welcome to a Camp Cretaceous Season 5 video. Yep, and I know I've been on an absence, and to be honest, I was on a vacation, so yeah, making video wasn't my top priority. So, well, Season 5 is within a week, or maybe less than a week, so let's get started. And I'm not gonna break down the entire trailer, I'm actually going to break down how the actual season might play out, so yeah. Let's start, shall we? So we left off Season 4 with a reveal of Daniel Khan, Kenji Khan's father, being the head of Manticore, and with this picture that we see of Season 5, it seems like we're gonna start off directly from there, and the campers seems to be happy. So maybe Daniel Khan has maybe persuaded them and made it look like that he's a good guy, which would lead the campers into believing that they're safe when actually they're not. And this is where Darius's character arc plays a major role, because if you know, for all the first 3 seasons, Darius was this leader that everyone looked up to, and he was this reliability for the campers that he would protect them. But something changed during Season 4, because Darius seemingly cared more about dinosaurs and focused less on his friends. And I think this was done on purpose because, well, I think Darius will be the first one to find out that Kenji and his dad are up to no good, and he would tell this to his friends, but the others would simply ignore him because, well, they don't trust him anymore. But actually, it turns out, big shocker, Darius was right, and they see these cranes come out and they have dinosaurs from Isla Nublar, and Kenji is controlling these dinosaurs. So I think this would lead to Darius, feeling betrayed by his friends and would leave them. But here we see another thing happen. Bumpy is back. Bumpy is now on Manticore Island, and we see Ben and Bumpy reunite, which is so cute. The campers go up to Kenji to get answers, where he tells them that his father is trying to protect the dinosaurs, and this seems to me that Daniel Khan knows about Mount Sibo. Thus he's using this as a false answer to gain the kids' trust, but that doesn't work, and it ends up with Daniel Khan commanding Kenji to log the other campers. Then Kenji and his dad go on to show the new tech of controlling dinosaurs to these new investors, and seemingly in one of them is, as confirmed, is a bison member. So you can see how Daniel Khan just shows off this new tech of controlling dinosaurs, pushes a button, and the dinosaurs roar. So this is such a cool concept. Like, the entirety of Jurassic franchise was based upon having domain on dinosaurs, which they always seems to fail upon. But Daniel Khan has finally succeeded to get control on these dinosaurs. However, even after all the things Camper has seen Kenji do, Brooklyn goes on to find more answers from Kenji, and that's where they go in the main facility, only to be chased by the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Little E.T. The quest to gain answers from Kenji seemingly goes a little longer than expected, which ends up having the campers going into this really hot bunker where, surprise surprise, there's this dinosaurs, which is not the Plesiosaurus, it is the Nothosaur, which is a completely new dinosaur for the Jurassic franchise. But here we also see Kenji saving Brooklyn from the Nothosaur, so maybe Kenji has a change of heart, as his journey with his dad doesn't go as well as he thought, as we can see that they are trying to get a control of the Stegosaurus, which almost ends up killing them both. And also we see Brooklyn fighting back Daniel Khan and getting the tab and stopping a Brad X, which I don't know what that has to do with any of it, but seemingly the campers fight back. Next up we see this image of Big E.T. roaring at Brooklyn and Darius, and I think this will be a scene where the campers go on and try to take the chip out of Big E.T.'s mind so they can stop the mind control thing. But it seemingly doesn't work. Then we see this shot of the campers being chased by the Spinosaurus, Carnotaurus, and Limbo, which ends up with Yasammy jumping off the waterfall. And the whole mind control concept, I think this only works on the dinosaurs that are super aggressive, like the Spinosaurus, like Toro and Limbo. Then we see Yas fight Limbo with having Rebel and Angel by her side, and I love the fact that Yas might have overcome her PTSD. Then we see the shot of Darius, Yas, and Ben looking up to see a card of Spinosaurus and a T-Rex. Now, what does this mean? Does this mean that a T-Rex and Spinosaurus are finally gonna come face to face in one big fight? Oh man, please let that be the truth. And then we have this shot of Darius being underneath the Spinosaurus, and to be honest, I don't think Darius is gonna survive this. Perhaps he's gonna get hurt. But knowing that this is a kids show, someone will come in to save Darius. But my friend had a theory that suggested, what if this is a nightmare? And I think that's an intriguing idea, but I don't see Darius having a nightmare about himself, because he's selfless and the only nightmare he had was about not saving Ben. But a neat detail I noticed is during season 4, all the nightmare Yas had, she had an interaction with Darius. All this time before the big jump scare happened, she had an interaction with Darius. So what if Yas is having a nightmare about seeing Darius die? Like, that would be weird, because I don't imagine Yas having a nightmare of seeing Darius die unless there's a bit of tension between Darius and Yas, like something happens and that leads to Yas having a bit of guilt. Or perhaps this could finally lead into Yas realizing that she has feelings for Darius. Perhaps all that could be wrong, but I just think that one image from volume 4 that showed us Darius and Yas being right in front of Spinosaurus needs to happen, and this might very well be that scene. But the final shot here that I want to talk about is the first shot that was shown in this second trailer, where we see all the campers happy. But a detail that you need to notice, this might be the ending of the season 5, because you can see Ben is with Bumpy and everyone is just relaxed and happy. And the biggest detail I seem to notice in here is Yas and Sammy are sitting close together and in the same pose Kenji and Brooklyn were sitting. So perhaps Yasammy is canon? If so, that's really cool, and honestly I will be happy for that. So yeah guys, this wraps up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and tell me what you guys think. But as always, remember to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and as always I'll see you next time. Bye for now.